7 Days to Die Alpha 20 added the robotic drone, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about that new drone. So the first question you'll probably have is, what does the drone do? Well, it's pretty simple. At its core it does two things. It follows you around and it carries stuff. When the drone is active, it will attempt to follow you around whilst maintaining a healthy bit of space between the two of you so it doesn't get in your way. If the drone gets stuck on something while you're in a building, for example, it will simply teleport to your position once you get far enough away. The drone will always try and stay just outside your field of view. As for carrying stuff, the robotic drone has a base carry capacity of 16 storage slots. This cap increases with mods, which I'll cover in a second. So, like most weapons and armour, the drone has mod slots, with 5 mod options. Let's go over all 5 of those quickly. The morale booster gives you 10% extra stamina regen, and it adds a cosmetic teddy bear head to the drone. This mod is not stackable, so you can't have extra stamina regen or teddy bear hats. Onto something a bit more interesting. The medic mod will allow the drone to use first aid bandages and first aid kits to heal you automatically whenever you fall below 50% health. Now the healing item must be in the drone's inventory, and the drone will consume the healing item when it applies it to you. You can also tell the drone to manually heal you using the context menu by holding E. Interestingly, the physician perk does not increase the drone's healing, so avoid the medic mod if you already have the physician perk because you'll just waste health otherwise. Naturally, this mod is not stackable. The next mod is armor plating, and this gives your drone 50% extra damage resistance. Damage resistance is mostly pointless on single player because nothing I've tested can actually damage the drone. I'm sure players can hurt each other's drones on multiplayer though. This mod is also not stackable. The next mod is the headlight. The headlight gives the drone another option in its radial menu that allows you to enable the flashlight. The flashlight will illuminate everything the drone looks at, primarily you, making stealth much harder. As you can guess, this mod is also not stackable. The final and probably the most useful mod is the cargo storage mod. This mod gives the drone 8 extra slots of inventory capacity. Unlike the other mods, this one is stackable. A level 6 legendary drone can have 4 cargo slots. This gives the drone a potential for 48 inventory slots on its own, which is actually more than the gyrocopter has at 45. You can mod the drone by picking it back up from the radial menu and clicking modify when it's back in your inventory. Like other items, a level 1 drone has 1 mod slot, and this scales up to a level 6 drone having 4 mod slots. Each mod has its unique schematic, looted from book related containers or purchased from traders. You can also loot the mod from where you would find other mods, primarily weapon containers, and naturally, mods are also purchasable from traders, especially if you have better barter maxed out. I should also point out that dyes do in fact work on drones, meaning that you can further customize their appearance to an extent, and a level 6 drone will have twice as much health as a level 1 drone. Again, not that the health of the drone is actually very relevant on single player. So now you know what the drone and its mods do, you may want to know how to use it. The drone is placeable like a block or a robotic weapon. It has several annoying voice lines that I'll tell you how to disable later in the video. You can speak to the drone by pressing E on it. From here you can open the storage, or tell the drone to stay/follow. This menu has limited functionality and you can actually do a lot more with the drone. If you hold E on the drone, a radial context menu appears. Starting at the 12 o'clock position, you can re-enter regular dialogue. The next option unlocks the drone, allowing other players to interact with it. Below that, the passcode lets you assign a password to the drone. Other players with the passcode can interact with it as if you had unlocked it. The next button returns the drone to your inventory for repairs or modification, and the next button we have is the toggle following option, which tells the drone to stay if following or follow if holding position. The next option is the storage button, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with. The final and most important option is the quiet mode toggle. Turning on this mode disables the annoying voice lines and mutes the idle rotor sounds. The robotic drone does not count against your turret count, allowing you to have a turret and a drone active simultaneously, or 2 turrets and 1 drone if you have the robotics inventor perk up to rank 5. So now you know what it does and how to use it, let's finally go over how to get one. As with almost everything in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20, there are 4 main methods of getting a robotic drone. Number 1 is crafting. If you find a drone schematic, you can make a level 1 drone at a workbench for 5 robotic parts, 10 steel, 15 duct tape, 15 scrap polymer, and 2 sensors. You can increase the level of drone you craft by increasing your level of robotics inventor. Higher level drones have more health and more mod slots, but also require more materials to craft, with a level 5 drone costing 3 times as much as a level 1. You can only craft up to level 5. Level 6 drones are obtainable using methods I'll cover later. Method number 2 is trading. The drone can spawn in the secret stash of all traders if you have rank 4 or higher of better barter. At rank 4 you'll only find quality 2 and 3 drones for sale. At rank 5 however you can find quality 4 and 5 drones for sale. Quality 6 drones are not purchasable. Method number 3 is looting. The drone spawns in the same places as weapons, mainly in the end of dungeon loot, gun crates or racks, and weapon bags. At loot stage 90, the quality 1 drone will enter the loot table. At loot stage 168, you'll start to find level 6 drones, but they will still be rare. You can check your loot stage here in the core character stats menu. It's a lot to get into, so I'll have to save it for another video, but the main things that will increase your loot stage are your level, the biome you are in, and the tier of the POI you are in. Eye candy, lucky goggles, and lucky looter also increase your loot stage. Speaking statistically, the best place to loot a high-level robotic drone would probably be in a Shotgun Messiah factory in the Wasteland biome after you're around level 50. The volume of gun crates and weapon bags in there will put you in the best position to find one, and your loot stage will be nice and high to allow Tech 3 items like the drone or advanced weapons like the M60 to spawn. The final and probably best method is questing. By cross-referencing loot.xml and quest.xml, I've gathered that the drone is a possible reward on tier 3 quests and higher. Higher tiers have a higher chance to give you high-level drones. So grinding tier 4 or 5 quests with Daring Adventurer maxed out is probably your best bet if you want a high-level drone. Since questing is so absurdly powerful right now, I'd say that this is the optimal way to get a level 6 drone, as even if you don't get it, you'll still get some great high level gear every single time you do this. With that, you should know everything you need to know about the robotic drone. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy my beginner's guide to 7 Days to Die Alpha 20, where I go over 15 simple steps to get a better start in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20. Thank you to my channel members for making these videos possible, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.